is Ester, and this is chapter number 7. Chapter number 7 talk about the source your speech. This point is very important for the speaker, and you have more sources, more information about different page or books of newspaper or magazine or something like that. In this chapter helps you to understand this, and you improve the context in your speech. Okay, first, chapter 7.1 talk about the importance of the different sources. What is search? The chapter number 7.1 say the importance of the research. What is research? And different categories of research. For example, they say that research can be quite difficult and time-consuming, and can lead you to new activities or new ideas. And with this, you have more information. Include surveys and interviews. And surveys is when you collect the information about one group membership, and interview is the direct dialogue in between two persons, and is the last part of research that say it is a reporting function that include surveys and interviews, and have a primary research and secondary research. And the 7.2 is developing a research strategy. And this part, the principal point is the time. You need to consider the time of your speech. You need to adapt your speech in the time that the correct time. And say that, for example, that when you start a speech, you need to ask you what you need, what information you need, what resources that you need, and say that you sit down and you organize your ideas. You need to prepare your time for have an effective speech. You need to consider the sources that you have, for example, in books or magazines, newspapers, social medias, or blogs or websites. You have very you have good information in these sources, and help you to have more information and more actual information and modern information. And 7.3, that is the final, is citing sources. I like this part because this is about when you in your speech include one phrase or one word that you don't create. You need to mention, you said, what is the person that create this phrase or this word, and you need to citing this source. Or for example, if you use a website or a book, just say the name of the book or the link of the this web or this blog or whatever that you use, and you have the ethically responsibility to use this. They use effective the sources, and have a APA versus MLA and MLA citations and APA citations. This is about the sources. This part of the there is certain sources, and this include the when you certain sources, and um, say that once you have decided what sources best help, just plain important terms and idea in your speech. Okay, the basic idea that this is that help you to have more information, and when this you have one and this support your speech, you have more ideas, more opinions about the topic that you speak, and you have an effective speech. I think that is so I think that this is a good tips, good um, things for a speaker, because you need to give good information through information and arguments, very importance and opinions of professional people, and this help you to have this information. These sources, when you use the effective the sources, you have a good speech, because you have important information, and you know, and you when you search more information, you have a better information for your audience. And that is all, and thank you for your attention.